even with your mom and dad, and per our discussion, you guys are...
My sincerest apologies for interrupting dinner.
Those apologies can be had outside while we finish up real quickly.
Definitely.
If you don't mind, may I talk to Nicole?
Dinner parties are a Remy family tradition, and in Regency times were a complex and crucial part of the social scene. The seeds of many an engagement were sown over the dinner table, and they were considered a thorough examination of a gentleman's etiquette. However, as long as our suitors know the difference between their salad fork, their meat fork, and their fish fork, they should be absolutely fine.
How to do this.
Do it.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
You're so cute. Look at you.
This is so beautiful.
Yes. This is going to be a good time.
Well, this is exciting. I'm seeing some names that I'm really happy are
Is
here.
there anybody that you was hoping that was going to be here that I decided not to choose?
I know. I'm like, maybe he snuck in there somewhere. Mr. Bochicchio?
Bummer. Good shot. Whoops. How do you guys feel about not being there?
You know what? I have FOMO, and I really don't know.
I'm interested to hear what happens at dinner.
Oh, my goodness. Hi.
Hello.
All right.
Hi, gentlemen. Hi, Mr. Judge.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Hatam.
Nice to see you again.
Captain Kim.
All right. Gentlemen, let's all go and take our seats.
You know, to be a part of this dinner is very important. I want to make the best impression that I possibly can with this family.
Let's eat.
I don't think I've had pea soup before. Have you?
I've never had it. Want to do this together?
Yeah, let's do it together.
I'm super excited about the dinner. It gives me a chance to really see the family chemistry and really provide my story and what I'm about and why I care for Miss Remy. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity.
Do any of you guys have like family dinner type things that you do?
My granddad initially had a villa in Cairo, and for every child he had, he didn't want anyone to move away too far, so he built a floor onto the villa, and then it ended up being now it's a big building. So I grew up with all my cousins in the same building.
Cool.
For my family, it's always prime rib. My best memories of that were when I was living on the sailboat, and it was just my parents, my sister, and I. That the living room is about the size of this entire table. Every Christmas, that was like the go-to meal. We have a Christmas tree about this big. We each have like one present that we had to ship months before from the US or something.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
This looks delicious, man.
Straight heads up, like, I know my sister so well. The thing that she doesn't like about seafood specifically is the way it looks.
No, it's okay. It's
And
fine.
so, like,
I don't think any lady should open her own lobster.
there you go.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Why is it green?
Can we do a cheers for being the ones that are left out? The dinner
If
misfits.
it's not, we're gonna feel pretty dumb, boys.
I'm just upset about not being invited to dinner. I had a conversation with Nicole and her brother, and I think Nicole was a little shocked about my answer. Can never hurt to, make sure that she knows that I'm here for her. It's extremely important for me to clear the air right now.
What about you, Mr. Judge?
I didn't really have a lot of family gatherings at all. Just kind of had a difficult upbringing. I didn't grow up in the best household. I didn't have the tight-knit family, and I kind of envy people that did. The relationship that I see in the future is not just with Miss Remy, it's with Mr. Remy, it's with Mrs. Baker. Because I see what you guys have, and even with your mom and dad, and per our discussion, you guys are...
Mr. Remy?
Hey. Holy moly, I am just like shocked.
Mrs. Remy? Miss Baker? My sincerest apologies for interrupting dinner.
Those apologies can be had outside while we finish up real quickly.
Definitely. I found it to be very disrespectful. I'm big on respect. It did not sit right with me.
If you don't mind, may I talk to Nicole?
Is that okay?
Briefly.
This is a bit awkward, isn't it? Etiquette being broken by someone else despite all our efforts. Hopefully, Miss Remy sees that as well.
Can we stop?
No. If Mr. Remy approves, then that's what we go by.
Is this like a thing in the Regency era? Is it okay for a guy to just waltz in and ask to be alone with my sister, let alone interrupt Mr. Judge right in the middle of his passionate speech? Man, it definitely left a really poor taste in my mouth.
It's not the most proper thing to do, to walk in on a dinner party uninvited.
Mr. Judge, you were a man to not react because I think he still had the choice to let you finish. I understand competition, but there has to be gentleman etiquette.
And I don't know, it's just a low blow.
Sorry to steal you from dinner.
I'm pretty shocked right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So there's just a few things that I wanted to talk to you about. You told me pretty much open up, be more vulnerable, and let you know why I wouldn't be able to like get married like right away. So throughout my life, my parents were together and had a great marriage. And a few years back, my mother got sick, and I watched my father kind of like step up and be there for her. You know, this guy like quit his job and did whatever he had to do to make sure that she was like taken care of. Fast forward a few years later, the tables turn and my father winds up getting sick. You know, the circumstances were a little different, winds up passing away, but throughout that time, I realized that my mom was his rock. I just watched them go through this journey together, and it kind of like showed me what real love was. It solidified what I wanted in a relationship. I just want to get to know somebody and know that it's real before I get down on one knee and make it legit.
Tim and I we're getting here late. We haven't had as much time as everybody else. And the biggest goal for me is to express who I am and what I'm about. And I want to make a statement just to see if I would be the best fit for this family.
Yeah.
I just feel like they were stripped away.
Yeah.
Live life. It's about how you get back up.
Yep.
You know. All right, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Mrs. Baker.
I'm a very reserved person. So expressing my emotions, tearing down my walls, and really being open and vulnerable, I felt being interrupted really kind of made me throw those walls right back up.
Jesse.
It was just a terrible feeling.
Sorry.
I appreciate you opening up to me. It probably wasn't easy to tell me about. I can't ever tell like how you feel. And I just feel like there's like a wall built up. Like do you feel like you could like fall for me? Could you even imagine falling in love with me though?
If our relationship is continuing on the path that it's on, then yes.
I really, really care about you. I really like him, and that hasn't changed. The fact that he finally opened up to me was huge. But I would never marry somebody that my family didn't approve of.